Good morning and welcome to the More Factor. It is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Well, what a revelation, eh? So, welcome to the More Factor. I'm Frederick Groth, and I help people overcome depression and lack of direction in life by showing them how to find their life purpose and follow their passions. Today is our Crazy Friday, Freedom Friday, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to dive into any old topic this morning. Well, as I was in the shower this morning, a thought came to me, and I don't know if I'm ready to discuss it or ready to talk about it, but we're going to dive in anyway. And it's a topic that is not discussed enough, although there is a lot more traction in the media and in awareness going around. And in general, people call it mental illness, but I don't want to talk in general this morning. I'm going to talk specifically about one thing this morning. And let me ask you some questions this morning. Pick your mind, get you thinking. Have you ever thought that people were, the world was against you, out to get you, if you will? Have you ever really blamed everyone else for everything in your life? Have you ever wondered why you even exist? Why are you here? Have you ever felt fatigued and tired when you thought, why am I exhausted? Why am I tired? I shouldn't be tired. These questions can lead to the knowledge of symptoms of something, and that is depression. So that's what we're going to talk about very briefly this morning. See, there are many different ideas about depression. There are many different concepts about it. I know I used to have concepts about it that were a little skewed. But one thing that you got to realize is that some point in life, nearly everyone, that includes you, feels the effects of depression in their life to some degree. Some people call it a midlife crisis. Some people call it divorce. Some people call it, anger management. There's many different voices to what depression can look like. And I don't want to talk about depression as a whole, because there are many facets of it, but I want to talk about it in the way I look at it, okay? I read a statistic last night. There was a survey done by Statistics Canada back in 2012. And then, back in 2012, that's 5 years ago, they discovered that 1 in every 8 adults suffered from either full-out depression or symptoms of depression. 1 in every 8. And they also discovered that women felt the effects twice as much as men. So there was a 2-to-1 ratio. So that means there was 2 women for every 8 that felt the effects of depression in their life. Now, back a few years ago, And I didn't realize this until I dug myself out or filled up the hole or whatever, wherever you want to look at it. I went through about 5 years of depression. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of it, but one thing I discovered, this is my personal belief, and I can be corrected, so I'm not standing on this as the gospel for everyone, but this is my opinion, okay? I believe that depression starts with, and it can lead to many things, but it starts with 2 or 3 things. Number 1, lack of purpose. And closely related to it, but slightly different, lack of direction in life. Lack of purpose, lack of direction. And that leads to, number 3, not being able to make wise choices. That's my belief. And that leads to your brain chemistry changing, that leads to mood swings, that leads to fatigue, that leads to you not doing your best at work, that leads to you having anger issues, that leads to you not knowing that, not believing that the world is actually on your side, rather than you feel like the world is against you. You feel like you got to blame everyone else for everything going on in your life. You have a victim outlook on life, and it's very debilitating, and it can nearly destroy your life. And that, my friends, is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I found out how to overcome that depression, and that is, number 1, find your life purpose. There's a video back a few days ago. I went through exactly how you can find your life purpose. Find it, do it. It'll change your life. Number 2, taking 100% responsibility of your life and actions. There's a video in the back, a couple weeks back, I think. We talked about taking 100% responsibility and defining your life goals. I haven't really talked about that yet, but we will. These are things that have drastically changed my life. There are many other things that I can talk about, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to this morning. Over time, we will. But if you find yourself in any of the situations I described this morning, you need to stop. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am going to change. Because you don't have to live like that. Trust me. I did it for 5 years. It's not fun. But I am having the time of my life right now. There are still struggles, there are still things going on that I wish were not there. But I'll tell you one thing. You can make it. You can change your life. You can get over this. You can find purpose. You can find passion. You can find direction in your life. You can define the goals that you want to accomplish in your life. And you can set a plan in motion to make it happen. This is one of my goals, folks. To write a video every single morning, 5 days a week, for the entire year of 2017. And so far, we've done it. So, as I close off this crazy Friday, don't put stigma on yourself because you're feeling a little weird, because you're fatigued, because you don't know what's going on in life. You can change. Don't wish things were better. Wish you were better. God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll see you bright and early Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend.